Okay, the types of risk: transaction risk, translation risk, economic risk. Transaction risk क्या होता था? With regard to a single transaction, that the difference, that the exchange rates may change from due date to settlement date. The risk of change in exchange rates from due date to settlement date is regarded as a transaction risk. So this risk is usually related to a single transaction. ठीक है, एक पर्टिकुलर it will be related to a single export or a single import. ठीक है, so that associated risk एक पर्टिकुलर ट्रांजेक्शन से रिगार्डिंग या एक सिंगल ट्रांजेक्शन से रिगार्डिंग रिस्क विल बी ट्रांजेक्शन रिस्क. ठीक है, सो इफ यू इन केस दे टेल यू कि ठीक है वी हैव अ रिसीवेबल और वी वांट टू मेक अ पेमेंट इन सम अदर फॉरेन करेंसी, इट मींस योर ट्रांजेक्शन रिस्क का दैट इज अ रिस्क इन्वॉल्व. फिर देन यू हैव टू ऑप्ट फॉर ट्रांजेक्शन रिस्क को हेज करने की टेक्निक्स. Likewise, translation risk, you know, कि ठीक है, if in case of group companies, ठीक है, a companies having its operation in more than one countries, these countries have to make a consolidated financial statements along with all the subsidiaries, all the associates, ठीक है, तो उनको एक consolidated financial statements बनानी है, and while making those consolidated statements, हम बोलते हैं the actually इसमें क्या होता है, let's suppose एक हेड ऑफिस है मेरा, it's in India. I have a branch in, let's say, US. ठीक है, what happens here is कि एक तो there will be some transfers which will be, कुछ income और expenditure will be in the Indian currency only, तो rupees में ही होंगे कुछ receivables और payables. But sometimes some receivables or payables might be in foreign currency. तो जो रुपी में रिसीवेबल पेबल है उनके लिए आई एम नॉट एक्सपोज टू एनी सॉर्ट ऑफ एक्सचेंज रिस्क. बट जो रिसीवेबल लाइक जो whatever the assets, whatever the liabilities, whatever the income expenditure are in the foreign currency, those obviously when preparing the consolidated financial statements, those has to be converted with the foreign exchange rates. ठीक है, तो आज का रेट और जो आपकी लाइक बैलेंस शीट फाइनलाइजेशन का डेट है उसके बीच में जो रेट्स चेंज होंगे उसका डिफरेंस इज टेकन एज अ ट्रांसलेशन रिस्क. बट ट्रांसलेशन रिस्क इज अ रिस्क which is only which is only like ascertained to match your financial statements. ठीक है, it is not that risk which actually prevails. ठीक है, तो it will not affect any of the profits as such. It does not affect your shareholders wealth. ठीक है, because this is more of a presentational wala risk. It does not affect your profitability की position, it does not affect profitability position of an entity. So this is what the translation risk is. ठीक है, तो translation risk में मैं ये कह रही हूँ कि मेरा head office is in one country. Okay, I had a receivables, payables. ठीक है, जिस दिन receivable payables थे उस दिन एक exchange rate होगा, मतलब जिस दिन मैंने income expenditure किया होगा उस दिन there will be one exchange rate. But अब obviously when I'll be consolidating the financial statement, I'll be preparing the financial statement at year end. तो व्हेन आई एम प्रिपेयरिंग माय फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट एट ईयर एंड, तो वो जो डिफरेंस होगा, ठीक है, जो फॉरेन लाइक उस टाइम रेट कुछ और होगा, तो उस टाइम जो रेट का और आज के रेट का जो डिफरेंस होगा दैट इज द फॉरेन एक्सचेंज एक्सपोजर. ठीक है, दैट इज योर ट्रांसलेशन रिस्क. ठीक, सो ट्रांसलेशन रिस्क it includes the changes of exchange rates in the market value of a company. तो यहां पर हम assets, liabilities, income, expenditure, whatever is in foreign currency, obviously that needs to be converted in my home currency when I'm preparing the consolidated financial statements. So that risk arises due to the presentational purposes. It's not actually a profit or loss. and that risk can be reduced by geographical diversification. कि rather than having a subsidiary in a single country, ठीक है, यहाँ पर अगर appreciation depreciation का कोई impact पड़ता है, if I have a subsidiary in other country as well, तो दैट इम्पैक्ट वुड गेट रिड्यूस्ड कि मेरी, ठीक है, एक तो है कि सारे ऑपरेशंस आर हैंडल्ड इन द ब्रांच वन ओनली, तो उसमें तो अगर ब्रांच वन का रेट, एक्सचेंज रेट चेंज हो जाता है इन कंटेक्स्ट विद माय होम कंट्री, माय होम करेंसी, देन व्हाट विल हैपन कि ट्रांसलेशन रिस्क वेरी विल बी वेरी हाई. But if I have established branches in more than one countries, it means ठीक है, अगर एक exchange rate भी change होता है, the others amount, the other बाकी सारी चीजें will remain same. Coming on to economic risk. Economic risk, we used to say कि ठीक है, it is a risk which foreign currency risk which arises, which is faced by the overall economy when the exchange rates changes. So इसमें हम बोलते थे कि exchange rate अगर appreciate होता है तो depreciate और depreciate होता है, तो what it impact it will have on the imports or exports of the country. So overall imports and exports gets affected due to the economic risk. So the risk of change in the imports and exports is regarded as an economic risk. ठीक है, अब क्या होगा यहाँ पर, how to hedge this economic risk? It can be hedged using the local fund investment. So you can use the local investment to hedge this type of risk. Whatever will be the gain or the losses, ठीक है, that can be hedged using the diversification part only. Okay, so here also what we need to do is we can reduce this particular risk by way of diversification. So there are three types of risk involved. One is the transaction needs to be hedged by using various hedging instruments. Other type of risk we face is the translation risk. The translation risk can be reduced by way of diversification. And then we have is economic risk. So economic risk is usually the overall, it is a larger impact of the translation risk. So it is the broader perspective of your translation risk only. Okay, so obviously if you are talking about the economic risk, I am just talking about the impacts on imports and exports due to appreciation or depreciation of currencies. So these are the different types of risk, the foreign currency risk. They can ask you a theory question, or they can particularly give you different scenarios. You can be given a different scenarios in the question. So they may ask you different, like a particular scenario based on the different types of risk, and they can then therein ask that, okay, how this risk would be hedged. So they'll be providing you with a scenario that, okay, company has the following receivable or a payable, it is in this currency and the currency is expected to go appreciate or depreciate. So what impact it will have on the country's receivables or payables? So that type of risk is will be your transaction risk. And then they'll talk about the hedging techniques. Then translation risk, likewise they'll say ki the company has different subsidiaries in different countries, and then they are it's the year end, so the company wants to evaluate the overall position. So what type of risk that the company has to face, that will be the translation risk, and how it can be reduced, then you have to give the measures. So likewise they'll give you a scenario and you have to hedge accordingly.